So to summarise, obviously you're going to be with us in September. What can our audience expect to learn from BeamUP in September? What would they want to learn when they come to your stand?
I think the audience could hopefully learn that there's a new way of doing things. I think, as you mentioned, the security industry is very static in a lot of ways. When you look at design tools that system integrators use, it's AutoCAD. AutoCAD's from before I was born. They're using Excel, third-party calculators. Compliance assessments are done manually with someone literally visiting a site to see what's there and assessing conformity. There's huge opportunity to apply technology here for the benefit of all the parties in the ecosystem. As Ian said, it's better for the end user. They'll have more oversight and control in their facility and reduce risk because, as Ellie said, it's across thousands of facilities and tens of thousands of devices. No single person could assess where the vulnerabilities or conformity issues lie. It's better for the system integrator. I worked in the system integration field like Ian. It costs us a lot of money, a lot of overhead to design and quote projects with the processes today. And with ongoing lifecycle management, this is a big revenue opportunity for system integrators. To move beyond selling commodity products, I think was one of the topics in the conversation today. The security camera could be sold by hundreds of different system integrators.
So Stephane, can you give me an example of something really unique about BeamUP?
Well, I hopefully think that there's many unique things about the platform, but as one specific example, that's a simple example, but it's something that happens every single day, is understanding what a camera could see at the design stage. A lot of system integrators are using AutoCAD, they're using Microsoft Visio, that's giving a very rudimentary assessment of the field of coverage of a camera. The system will also calculate the pixel density, so from the end user perspective, you know exactly what this camera is supposed to deliver in terms of performance at the earliest design stage. Our platform's also calculating how this impacts bandwidth and storage as well. So you have an integrated engineering solution rather than relying on so many disparate fragmented tools as people do today, which leads to data loss, which leads to errors, which leads to unmanageable situation when we're working with end users and trying to understand their issues. As the facility operates and the facility contracts, expands, equipment changes, there's no sense of even what's inside of that facility. So I think this is where we could, help add a lot of value.
Fantastic.
So another example we had is, sorry to jump in, but I think it's important. During COVID, this company came to us and said, we have to deploy hundreds of cameras, it was thousands of cameras across hundreds of
thermal cameras.
Yeah, thermal camera for checking temperature, right? And if you look at a traditional way how to design things, it would take them probably 2 years to do this. Because, you ask for a quote and you put a design, you say consultant, and it takes time. So with the BeamUP platform, these processes were done in a few weeks. And traditionally, forget about how much money it saved them. It just wouldn't be able to be done in a traditional way. And that's what I meant before. I said things change dynamically and you have to address them tomorrow morning. Like if you have cyber vulnerability, you can't wait a few more months until you figure it out. It has to be addressed tomorrow morning. So it's about being more efficient, address challenges immediately, and like I said, this can be done only with technology, not with people.
And it's worth noting, I think, also as we progress, as technology develops, we have a responsibility of providing solutions to the end user, regardless of how we go to market, but certainly with technology developing, with the new world that we're in, the end user, the cost to them for non-compliance, the cost to them for not knowing what they've got out across their estate from a device point of view, the cost of life cycle management, etc. It's not just a financial cost, but there's reputations, organizations have reputations to protect, people to protect. So there's a huge amount that we're bringing to the end user within this ecosystem of solutions that we're developing. And I think personally, we've all been in the industry for some years, and we've seen technology develop along the way. But I think we have a responsibility to really listen to the end user and to harness and utilize the technologies that we know that are available to deliver solutions to them. And I think that's what we're doing now with this relationship.
Okay, so a question I'm going to open up to the floor. What is everyone most excited about the security event in September? What are you most looking forward to either see or do or influence?
Well, it'll be great to see people, for a start. I think we're all looking forward to being able to look customers and contacts in the eyes and shake hands. That's going to be great. It will be yeah, extremely positive for everybody. For us, it's, as I said earlier, it's a huge opportunity to give people a good insight into what we're doing, where we're going, and with the acceleration of the conversations that we're having currently, we are going to be in a much more advanced position come September. So we're really excited, and it's great that we've got these guys with us as well.
Absolutely. And guys, is it your first time up to Birmingham, up to the NEC?
Yeah, it's my first time. Have you been?
No, I've been many times.
You've been many times.
And I'll have to show you where the best curry house is on Broad Street then.
I do know them. Each one of them.
Yeah, you love Indian food, right?
Yes,
so.
yes.
You won't be disappointed.
I would try everyone.
Yeah, I think I'd echo what Alan said. I think it's going to be really nice to see customers face to face after this very long year and a half. I think we're excited to show customers what we've done already and how it could help them, and also to learn from customers. I think it's very important, both from the BeamUP side and also the ISM side, to be delivering solutions that address real customer needs rather than pushing a specific commoditized product. So really looking forward to that learning and interaction at the show.
Fantastic. And well, we can't wait to have you both there. So I'll sort of pass it around. Any final comments before we wrap up our first ever company focus, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, when you're disruptive, it's great because most people don't like you because the status quo is where most people want to stay. But generally, everything I've tried to do in business is about being disruptive for the benefit of the client. If you're going to break a market, be the first to break it, and the security market's been, it only can be encapsulated. Closed circuit television was called closed circuit because it was closed circuit television cabling. It's an open market now. We've got so many extensible devices that we can learn from and use in our environment to provide solutions for the client. So I'm just really excited about the future because, instead of being captured by a cabled solution that's closed and then, and it's limited by what it can do, all of a sudden, technology is opening up so much opportunity for us to work with clients to deliver really clever solutions to problems and also solving problems that people don't really know that can be solved. It's a great time. So I'm very excited about the future.
Fantastic. Alan, any final comments?
No, we're everything that Ian says. It's a really exciting time. We are enjoying the freedom of the conversations that we're having. We're small organisations. We're very nimble, and so to be able to listen to what our customers have got to say, and to be able to act on that is just so refreshing. We are enjoying it, and we're going to have some fun. I mean, it's work, but we're certainly going to enjoy what we're doing. And like I said, the reactions that we're getting from the customers across the various different stakeholders has been nothing but extremely favourable.
And can I just add, when I look at what the teams, the BeamUP team and the ISM team back in the offices have achieved, these are phenomenally committed people who are very passionate about what they do, and they're great teams to work with. It's a privilege and a pleasure, to be able to work with great clients and also to have great teams supporting us, so it's very important. And
obviously, you're expanding quite rapidly and looking for new talented people and entrants, not just from the security industry, to join your team as well. So obviously another opportunity for them to come and meet you and have a conversation at the security event.
Yep,
absolutely.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, everyone, and we look forward to seeing you at the NEC in September.
You will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.